Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's just hop into it. I'm using the Animal Spirit Guidebook by Campbell, The Wild Unknown. Hope you're all doing really, really well. So let's see what we've got for the beautiful Leo this week. This is timeless, so that this will apply to you whenever you find it. It's not going to be a date specific read. Ooh. The Scorpion and the Hawk. Wow. Nice. Very fiery energy, because although we know that Scorpio is indeed a water sign, in this deck, Scorpio is fire. And Scorpio is often known as an honorary fire sign for being ruled by Mars. So, very, very, very transformative energies for you actually, Leo. I think for a lot of you, there's something that you are not able to let go. You know, as a fixed sign, I'm a fixed sign myself. You know, as a fixed sign, how sometimes you can just find it really hard to let certain things go whenever you feel burned, or whenever you feel wronged, or whenever you feel like somebody has really taken the mick with what they've been doing or what they've been saying. And I think for some of you, that is exactly how you're feeling. Be it with a Scorpio, be it with a fellow fire sign, an Aries, another Leo, or a Sagittarius, or just anybody. The elements don't necessarily need to apply. But I think for a lot of you, you're really feeling stung. You're really feeling like somebody has annoyed you, or somebody has really hurt you. And for fixed signs, it's often quite hard, much like the sign of Scorpio, to let things go. And the Scorpio has the stinger, Leo has the roar. So I feel like you're really roasting somebody. You're really, well, you're wanting to roast somebody, or maybe you are roasting somebody. But the thing about it is, Leo, no matter how annoyed you are, no matter how much of a grievance this is, I think you need to see the bigger picture. The hawk energy here is all about seeing things from, pardon the pun, but like a bird's eye view. Seeing things from a higher perspective, seeing things from your higher self, seeing that all the details of this exchange, this irritant, this confrontation, whatever it is for you that's left you feeling kind of stung, all of it is part of a bigger picture for you. You will have the last laugh. Things will work out for you. I feel for a lot of you, there is kind of somebody on the periphery. Now, it could be a Scorpio. There's somebody on the periphery sort of circling around you. They have an interest, or you are circling around somebody because you have an interest. But it feels like with the hawk energy and the scorpion energy that things are not being said. It feels as though you are possibly dealing with somebody who's quite wounded, somebody who's quite self-protective, somebody that has pride that you can understand because you have that too. It's almost like two people with pride that are afraid to say the thing they really want to say. Do you know what I mean? It's almost as if there is tiptoeing around the issue, or just, you know, not quite going in for the kill. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a new romantic interest where interest is really high. There's a really strong attraction. There's a real chemistry, like a real frisson with a person, and it's just like nobody's saying anything, because Scorpions by nature are so secretive. And I often find that this is why Leo and Scorpio are so drawn to each other a lot of the time, because Leos can sometimes be like Scorpios with the lights turned on. Do you know what I mean? Because Scorpios are Pluto energy. They can be really dark. They don't always appear that way because the Mars energy can be so lively in a Scorpio, but there is always that secretive side. And Leo, obviously yourself, you're ruled by the sun, so you like to cast a light on things. But as the sun, you know that casting a light cannot be achieved without a shadow. So Scorpio and Leo energy combines quite well. Now this could be foretelling an event from or in Scorpio season, or around a Scorpio full moon. So bear that in mind. You don't necessarily have to be dealing with a Scorpio, but you could be dealing with someone who has Scorpio in their chart, or this could be your Scorpio energy. Needless to say, whatever sign you're dealing with, take it as it resonates. You're dealing with someone, again, I just feel like skirting around the issue, like just flying around, not quite going in for the kill, because both are, one knows the other has the potential to hurt them. You know, a hawk is a bird of prey after all, and a scorpion has that stinger not to harm anybody, but actually just to protect themselves. So I think with the hawk energy, this could be you, this could be the other person, but I think you're the hawk energy. You need to figure out a way to swoop in gently but clearly, like a way to put your side across, a way to put your feelings out there, or even for you to just circle a little bit longer until you're sure. Gain trust slowly. A lot of the times, you know, as a Leo, you love to just go in for the kill and you love to just pounce. This is a sensitive issue with you and another person. There's needing to be trust established. There's needing to be a rapport that is won. There's needing to be less of a prey-predator dynamic and just more of an equal, more of a companion. Because let's not forget, there's an inherent compatibility here. They're both fire, and it is, well, hawk can be an air sign, but I often see this hawk energy is going into the flames. Do you see with the colors here that match this scorpion energy? It's almost like the hawk is surrounded by the energy that the scorpion is most afraid of, because this energy is around the stinger. That's where their fire is, right? So whoever you're dealing with, I think, is very vulnerable, probably very self-protective, and somebody needs to make a move, and I think it probably might be you, but not in such a direct way, just in a way of making it clear but making it gentle. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. It maybe didn't. But I think for a lot of you, you are dealing with someone who's quite shy and very self-protective is what I'm seeing. So let's draw a Work Your Light Oracle card by Rebecca Campbell. These are just the prettiest cards ever. Not to insult these ones, they're also the prettiest cards ever. You know what I mean. See what's going on for Leo. Ooh, Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Now that is interesting. Let's draw another one. Combine the two. Oh, there's a real pinging there. The Age of Light. Compelled to draw just one more and Leap. Okay. Yep, Leap. Let's put these here. Okay, so let's combine the three. Warrior Woman. Again, getting this really strong sense that someone's very protective. Someone is very protective. I feel like one of you in this connection of whoever you're dealing with has been through the wars. Or perhaps you're in a situation with somebody where you've been at war and someone's hurt and the other person is trying to get a look in, but there's been like a freeze. So I think with this energy of the Age of Light, you've been training this for lifetimes. I think you could be dealing with someone you've been in many past lives with, something karmic. If you're into astrology, look up your birth chart and find your south node. And if it is connecting to any points of the other person's natal chart, there's a very strong chance there's a past life relationship, particularly if it combines with the Venus and the Mars sign. That's something you can look into in your own time. But I think for a lot of you, there's a real sense of past life energies. And with past life energies can come the most unusual blockages with people where you just don't understand where it's coming from. You know, there can be this I've known you forever feeling, and yet I just don't understand where you're coming from. The energies here with Leap, you go first, is just this other indication, Leo, that whatever this is, I think you need to say something. I think you need to extend the olive branch, extend the interest, whatever it is, leap and the universe will catch you. I don't feel like it's going to end badly for you. I feel like it's really exciting with this, provided it's a healthy dynamic and provided there's no, you know, real bad energies going along here. I think that this seems to be a case where someone's really been through the wars and they could use a little bit of your positive energy. So I love you guys very much. I will see you in the next weekly. Take care of yourselves, Leo. Bye.